Welcome guys to another problem. My name is Rahul Rohilla and you are in the Learn Hatke Special series. Today we are going to discuss something very interesting. मेरे पास आपके लिए एक बहुत ही interesting problem है. So basically guys, a lot of you take classes online, right now due to the pandemic. Students have been taking online classes from their school as well as a lot of students are taking classes from YouTube. But there is this amazing and super fun platform which Unacademy has, which you guys can join and you can attend all your classes. It will be almost like a school, and you get the best of the teachers. So what you can do is you can go to Unacademy's app, you can download the app, and you can go through which class that you want to study. And the best part about Unacademy's classes are that the classes are live. So basically you can talk to the teachers, you can ask your doubts, and you can ask for any help that you want. So interaction with the teacher or the educator is a must, and that is provided by this amazing Unacademy platform. Also guys, there is a lot of competition in the class because we keep having quizzes, we keep having polls in which you have to answer questions, and that is also very nice. Also, आप टेस्ट सीरीज दे सकते हैं, you can see where you stand in the actual exam, and you can see how much you understand. You can analyze your test, क्या गलत किया क्या सही किया, and you can also discuss that with your educator. And भाई, अगर आप क्लास ले रहे हो और क्लास के बीच में अगर आपको कोई डाउट आ जाए और आपका डाउट तभी सॉल्व हो जाए, इफ यू टेल योर डाउट टू द टीचर एंड इट इज सॉल्व एकदम से, तो दैट इज द बेस्ट फीलिंग इन द वर्ल्ड. और उसके लिए देर इज अ सेपरेट कॉलम कॉल्ड क्वेश्चन बॉक्स इन दी अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे आप पढ़ते हैं. इट्स अमेजिंग अमेजिंग प्लेटफॉर्म. और वहाँ पे आप अपना क्वेश्चन लिखिए फटाफट, टीचर विल सी योर क्वेश्चन एंड ही और शी विल आंसर योर क्वेश्चन. So it's an amazing platform. It's super fun, and you can join that platform. You can study on that platform by taking Unacademy's Plus subscription. What you can do is you can download the app. You can select which class you want to study for: 9th, 10th, NTSC, Foundation, 11th, 12th, whatever. Then you can click on Plus, and then you can click on Subscription. So you can choose various subscriptions. If you are in, let's say, 9th class, you can take it for 3 years. If you are in 10th class, you can take it for next 2 years, and so on. So you have 12 months, 24 months, and 36 months subscription. The cost is very nominal. I think it's one of the cheapest in the market. And for like, if you want to take it for 12 months, the cost is 13,500 with all the discounts. And you will get a special discount if you use my code. My code is ROHILLA10, Rohilla 10. तो अगर आप मेरा कोड यूज करते हैं तो you will get a 10% off. And the cost for 24 months is 22,500, and that is also super cheap. And if you use my code, you will get a discount of 10%. So almost like ये आपको 20,000 में पड़ जाएगा पूरा 2 साल का कोर्स. So this is pretty amazing. Okay, so if you want to take the iconic subscription, iconic में क्या होता है basically, you get a personal coach. आपको एक there is a special person from Unacademy that will tell you how to study. वो आपके study planners बनाएगा, वो आपका timetable बनाएगा, and he will tell you how to go about any examination. अगर आपको इस examination की तैयारी करनी है तो आपको कैसे करनी है. So a personal mentor will be there for you, and that is next level, है ना. So the cost for that is 31,500 for 18 months, and for 24 months it's 43,200, right? You can use again my code Rohilla10 to get extra 10% off on this pricing. The question says, if the perpendicular XL on the side BC of a triangle ABC meets the circumcircle again at L dash, then prove that AL dash is parallel to the Simpson line of X. Now a question comes up कि sir, everything is fine here, I can understand all the words, but the only thing that surprises me, that is Simpson line. ये क्या होता है? What is this line? Now this is a very interesting property of a circle and a triangle, and let's start off by understanding Simpson line, और उसके बाद we will come back to this question. Okay, so first of all, Simpson-Wallace line होता क्या है? Now this basically is लेट्स से इफ आई टेक अ ट्रायंगल ABC, ठीक है, मैंने एक ट्रायंगल लिया, मैंने उसका एक सर्कल बना दिया, अ सर्कल विच इज पासिंग थ्रू ऑल द वर्टिसेस ऑफ द ट्रायंगल. अब अगर मैं कोई भी एक पॉइंट लेता हूं ऑन द सर्कल, लेट्स से इफ आई टेक अ पॉइंट P ऑन द सर्कल, तो अगर मैंने एक पॉइंट P लिया ऑन द सर्कल और मैंने तीनों साइड्स, ट्रायंगल की जो साइड्स हैं AB, BC और CA, इन तीनों साइड्स के ऊपर एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया फ्रॉम द पॉइंट P. मान लीजिए फ्रॉम पॉइंट P I draw a perpendicular to side AC, so at point P3 it is intersecting. Similarly, I will draw the perpendicular P2, it is intersecting BC at this point, and similarly I will draw a perpendicular AP1, so it is intersecting AB outside if you extend the side AB at this point, right? Now the very interesting part which comes is that all these 3 points, P1, P2 and P3, they all are collinear. Collinear बोले तो all these 3 points lie on a line, and this line is called Simpson-Wallace line. बहुत interesting है, something very unique, something very interesting. But sir, is it true? This is very weird, काफी अजीब सा है. How do we prove it? And can you show it to us कि how this works? And that is very interesting question that you have asked, and because of that मैं आपके लिए लेके लाया हूं एक बहुत ही interesting way to understand this. So let's start off with this interesting method. I'm going to be using a mathematics software called GeoGebra, in which I'm going to draw and verify कि क्या Simpson-Wallace line actually exist करती है, क्या ये 3 points collinear होते हैं. We will draw it ourselves and we'll see. So let's start. So the first thing that we will do is we will draw a triangle. Now I'm going to be using lines. The reason I'm going to be using lines is because sometimes the perpendicular are on the extended sides. So that is why this is going to help us. So AB हो गया एक side, then we have BC and then we have CA. So this is our triangle ABC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the 3 sides and I'm going to change the color. So you know this, there is no confusion when you change the color. So let's say if I change the color to green, okay, so these are the 3 sides and this is my triangle. Okay, now the next thing is I'm going to draw the circle, a circle which is passing through all the 3 sides of this triangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to circle with 3 points. I hope you can see that. So this circle with 3 points, I'm going to select that and I'm going to be choosing 3 points, A, B and C. Now this is my circumcircle. Again, very simple. Now the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very random point on this circle, because Simpson-Wallace line क्या कहती है कि अगर circumcircle पे कोई भी एक point लिया, उससे altitudes draw करे sides के, then where the altitudes intersect the sides, all these 3 points will be collinear. तो मैंने एक point लिया, I'll take a random point, D point on this circle, और इस D point से मैं 3 perpendiculars draw करूंगा on the 3 sides. So I'll draw the perpendicular line. One perpendicular I'll draw to AB. So this is the first perpendicular. Second I will draw to BC and third I will draw to CA. तो मेरे पास 3 perpendiculars आ गए. Let me change the color so there is no confusion here. So one line is here, one line is here, and one line is here. So let's change the color to maybe orange. So these orange lines are basically the perpendiculars from point D to all the 3 sides AB, BC, CA. Some perpendiculars can be on the extended sides, some can be on the sides. तो एक बार चेक करते हैं कहां पे these 3 perpendicular lines intersect the sides. So I will find point of intersection. So point of intersection is here. I hope you can see that. This is the point of intersection. So I'm going to select that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the line, the perpendicular line, and one of the sides. So let's take the side AC and I get the point E. E is the point of intersection of perpendicular with the side AC. Similarly, I'm going to take the perpendicular line and I'm going to find out the point of intersection with BC. So I get the point F. And Finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line and the side AB. I get 3 points, E, G and F. Okay. So these are the 3 points. अब इन 3 points को हम थोड़ा बड़ा कर लेते हैं. Let's make these points a little clear. So I have all the 3 points. I will, let's say I will choose this. I will increase the size and probably I'll also change the color. Let's change it to red. So now the Simpson-Wallace theorem tells us कि जो 3 points हैं, they are going to be collinear. So to prove that, what I will do is I will take any 2 points and I will draw a line. If the line passes through the third point, then I can say, yeah, they are going to be collinear. So I'll take 2 points, E and G, and I see that this line is passing through the point F. So we have just verified the Simpson-Wallace theorem on this beautiful software which is GeoGebra. Now, हमने theorem को prove कर दिया है in our own way. This is by using a software. Thank God technology. And now what we are going to do is I am going to show you something very interesting. अब scene क्या है यार कि this point D can be anywhere on the circle. This point D can be anywhere on the circle. So let me just increase the length of this line. Okay. And change the color to probably, let's take a color. Let's say I take the color, not this. Yeah, let's take this color. Okay. So I'm taking this color blue. So this blue line is basically the Simpson-Wallace line. See how it moves when I move the point D around the circle. Because this point D can be anywhere on the circle. So that is how the line moves. Now, if you notice, there is a pattern that is being followed by the line. Now, how do you understand this pattern? Again, a very interesting thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line and I am going to, let's say, decrease the width of this line and I'm going to show trace. Trace basically means as it moves, it will keep showing wherever it goes. So I will open the trace. So this line trace will be shown. After that, I will take my point D and I will move the point D around the circle. So I'm moving the point D around the circle, and this is how the Simpson-Wallace line moves. This is the path which is traced by the Simpson-Wallace line. Very interesting, very unique, and I think it's quite beautiful. Love it. So this is your Simpson-Wallace line. It is making a pattern, somewhat like a triangle. It is concentrated towards the vertices of the triangle and it is spreading like this. Okay. So quite interesting. तो अगर आपको Simpson-Wallace line समझ में आ गई है, now let's come back to the question. What is the question? So the question is here. Question was, if the perpendicular XL on the side BC of the triangle ABC meets the circumcircle. So we have the line XL. XL is this line. So XL is basically the perpendicular. I am drawing 3 perpendiculars to 3 sides of the triangle from point X. X is a point on the circle and it is intersecting at point L, at point M and at point N. So N, M and L are going to be the points through which the Simpson line is going to pass. Now what I'm going to do is when I extend the line XL, जो एक perpendicular है XL, इसको अगर मैं extend करता हूँ, it intersects the circumcircle at this point L dash. And when I join A L dash, I get a line like this. Question is, आपको prove करना है A L dash is parallel to the Simpson line. So basically you have to prove that A L dash is parallel to this line. Yeah, this line. So we'll call it line NL. Now how do we prove this? So this is going to be very interesting. सबसे पहले we are going to be using the concepts of circles. Angle subtended by an arc of a circle. So look at this, very interesting. सबसे पहले, let me just change the color. Yeah. सबसे पहले, What we'll do is we will look at the point X, A and X. Look at these 2 points. AX is an arc. It is making 2 angles on the circle. One angle is angle ACX. Angle ACX. And the other angle this arc is making is this angle, which is angle AL-X. Now these 2 angles are going to be equal because angles subtended by the same arc on the circle are equal. Okay, so this is done. Now there is one more interesting thing that you need to know, and the other interesting thing that you need to know is this. Notice that from point X, I am drawing perpendiculars. So XM is the perpendicular to AC, XL is the perpendicular to BC. Now imagine a circle which is passing through all these 4 points. Which points? X, M, L and C. Now why only these 4 points? I know that in a circle, the angle subtended by the diameter is 90 degree. Angle subtended by the diameter on the circle is 90 degree. So imagine this line XC as the diameter. इस line को मान लीजिए आप diameter. ठीक है? Now if this line is the diameter, what we will do is we will draw a circle which is something like this, passing through all the 4 points. One point is X, M, L and C. So this is the diameter. This diameter is subtending an angle of 90 degree at M and a 90 degree angle at L. So that means that XMLC is a cyclic quadrilateral. Right? Because from all the 4 points of this circle, you can see that a circle is passing through. So XMLC is going to be the 4 points. They are going to be cyclic and they're going to be part of a circle, right? In which XC is going to be the diameter. Now, one more interesting thing comes up. Now, in this, you have to look at 2 more angles. आपको 2 angles और देखने हैं. Look at the arc MX. MX arc को देखिए. When you look at the arc MX, it is also subtending an angle. One angle is this, which is basically your, I'm going to write here. So basically your arc MX, it is going to subtend an angle MCX, and the other angle it subtends is going to be this, which is angle MLX. Now these 2 angles are going to be equal, because if you look at this circle, the circle which is in purple, it is, the arc XM is subtending 2 angles. One angle is this, one angle is this. And they are going to be equal because angles subtended by the same arc are equal. So if these 2 angles are equal and these 2 angles are equal, notice that angle ACX and MCX are basically the same angle, right? Angle ACX and angle MCX are basically the same angle. And from there you can basically say that if these 2 are equal, ये वाला angle और ये वाला angle will also be equal. मतलब angle AL-X is going to be equal to angle MLX. Now where are these 2 angles? Find these 2 angles. So one angle AL-X is this angle, right? And MLX angle is going to be this angle. Now look at these 2 angles. They are making a configuration which is something like this. If these 2 lines are there and one line is there, what we came to know is that this angle and this angle are equal. This angle and this angle are equal. So this is the transversal. And if these 2 angles are equal, you can say that these 2 lines are parallel. Matlab this line and this line are parallel to each other. And this is basically how you can prove that the Simpson-Wallace line is going to be parallel to a L dash. So I'm going to just rub all the screen ink off, and I have a solution for you here. If you want to check it out, you can check it out yourself. And this is how you can prove this question and solve. Okay. So if you are interested to learn more about Olympiad questions, specifically geometry, and prepare for Olympiad exams, you can subscribe to Unacademy's subscription. Use my code. My code is Rohilla10, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye, guys. Take care, and let's meet again very soon. You can join that platform. You can study on that platform by taking Unacademy's Plus subscription. What you can do is you can download the app. You can select which class you want to study for: 9th, 10th, NTSC, Foundation, 11th, 12th, whatever. Then you can click on Plus, and then you can click on Subscription. So you can choose various subscriptions. If you are in, let's say, 9th class, you can take it for 3 years. If you are in 10th class, you can take it for next 2 years, and so on. So you have 12 months, 24 months, and 36 months subscription. The cost is very nominal. I think it's one of the cheapest in the market. And for like, if you want to take it for 12 months, the cost is 13,500 with all the discounts, and you will get a special discount if you use my code. My code is ROHILLA10, Rohilla10. So अगर आप मेरा code use करते हैं तो you will get a 10% off, and the cost for 24 months is 22,500, and that is also super cheap. And if you use my code, you will get a discount of 10%. So almost like ये आपको 20,000 में पड़ जाएगा पूरा 2 साल का course. So this is pretty amazing. Okay, so if you want to take the iconic subscription, iconic में क्या होता है basically, you get a personal coach. आपको एक there is a special person from Unacademy that will tell you how to study. वो आपके study planners बनाएगा, वो आपका timetable बनाएगा, and he will tell you how to go about any examination. अगर आपको इस examination की तैयारी करनी है तो आपको कैसे करनी है. So a personal mentor will be there for you, and that is next level, है ना? So the cost for that is 31,500 for 18 months, and for 24 months it's 43,200, right? You can use again my code Rohilla10 to get extra 10% off on this pricing.